Namaste. Welcome back. Welcome back to the 13th annual Gatorbox Extra Life Charity Marathon. Extra Life the 13th. We're playing a lot of spooky horror games here. One thing I meant to say at the beginning of this stream that I didn't actually notice until like a couple games in is the keyboard I'm using right now is actually not the one that's usually on this computer. It's actually the mechanical keyboard. It's upside down because I'm not gonna mess with the cable. Extra Life gave me this a few years ago for hitting like a milestone for fundraising. And I remember being like, this is a really cool mechanical keyboard. It clicks. You could probably hear it on the microphone probably. The one thing I don't like about it though is that it has a cool logo on top. It's got the charity logo, but all of the button labels are on the front of the buttons and not on the top. So I'm trying to, and plus it's like alternating blue and white. So I'm trying to be like, where's the, I know where the letters are, but like symbols and shit, I never learned all that. So it's always a pain in the ass. I actually had to replace the keyboard attached to this computer because earlier this week I noticed I had a crappy little USB hub that I plugged in my keyboard and mouse into and ran that through the cable under the rug to the computer. So I'd have two things plugged into one USB because it's kind of a premium with this computer because I only have so many ports. And that takes up one, and that takes up one, and this takes up one, this takes up one, you know, the capture card, which you're not using today, takes up one. Like all these things, and the loot cam up, that takes, so that's it. That's like 6 I've already named. So I don't really have a lot of real estate. So we actually I had a little hub and it started dying because like the keyboard would just like randomly just like go out and I could tell it was getting no input. It would power on and you could see the lights, but like you'd hit the numlock thing and it wouldn't get any input and you could type and it wouldn't do anything. The mouse would work fine, but this one wouldn't. So I changed out keyboards and this one did the same problems and I eventually just decided, well, I can't have this start screwing up in the middle of a run because we're doing so many PC games this year. So I actually took apart my stream computer and I fixed the wiring in it because I had a problem because there's 2 more USB ports on the top built into the case that haven't worked for a long time. So I stripped the whole fucking thing down last night. I was like, I gotta fix this tonight. Okay. Then I rewired everything and now it works. So I think it was just the hub dying. So I didn't have to go out and put in a new keyboard, but whatever. The next game on our schedule is Maniac Mansion. Famously featured on the only episode of Gatorbox to feature my dad as a co-host. Maniac Mansion, this is the NES version of the game. It's a PC game by LucasArts. And it's like a point-and-click game where it's really kind of a hokey B-movie horror thriller kind of thing. And the story is that an evil meteor that crash lands in the backyard of this big mansion of a scientist. It turns everybody in the house crazy. So the scientist, his wife, and their son, they like blue skin. They look like zombies. They're like stupid movie monsters. And then the scientist, he goes crazy. He starts kidnapping like cheerleaders from the high school and turning them into zombies. And he's like, I'll suck your brains out with my brain-o-matic. And it's dumb, campy, horror, stupid stuff. Great soundtrack, amazing soundtrack. Huge. Some people say, maybe. I didn't say, other people say. The best soundtrack on the NES. Bar none. So, but I had this game when I was a kid, and it used to kind of scared the hell out of me because it made me very anxious. Like, anxiety was not a word in my vocabulary when I was 5 years old, but that's looking back, that's what I felt because, like, I understand now that the game is very rudimentary is not the right word, but certain things will happen the exact same way if you do things in a certain order. But as a kid, I didn't know that. I just thought that these people were in the house. Because you play as Dave and 2 friends because they kidnapped Dave's girlfriend. You got to go save her. And I just thought, you know, when you're wondering, I thought these people were just in the house. And that any room you go in, they could be in there. And then they pop scare you. The music gets weird. They chase after you. And the controls are kind of bad. So you know where the fuck you're going. It's just very hectic, right? You panic. And it scared me as a kid. And I never played the game. But my dad obsessed over it because he can never beat it. My dad was convinced he could beat this game, and he got fucked up on so many puzzles. I found out that the characters are only in certain spots in certain places, and if you do things a certain way, everything happens at the same time. So rather than play through this game and get one of the endings, we're going to go through one of the meme endings. We're going to microwave a hamster. We're going to microwave a hamster. That's the speed run. The official name of the category is Hamsteak %. Only in the North American version of the game. There is a hamster in the bedroom of the mad scientist's son. He fancies himself tactical. You know, he's like a spy and he's a cool guy. He's wearing like military fatigues and stuff. And he's expecting a package. And you can fuck with the doorbell of the mansion to get him out of the house. And you can get him out of his room. And normally you would have to do that because in his hamster cage, he has a key card that the hamster is sitting on. So you have to take his hamster to get the key card. And the key card is actually used to get to the end of the game. So at some point you do have to break into this kid's room and take his hamster. And then just so you can get the card and finish the game. So, but you can also put the hamster in the microwave. And it will kill the hamster. And then you give the hamster back to him. And then that's the run, okay? There we go. Sven of the Dead has donated $80. He was playing a donation game with Manos, the Hands of Fate, the previous game. He says, dollars, the money of fate. 10 per hand collected, because we got all 8 hands. A lot of, just imagine there's 4 of me, okay? Cross your eyes, and then cross them again. So 8 hands of fate, that's $80. Count them up, baby. Thank you for the $80, Sven of the Dead. Sven of the Dead, I believe, actually won the auction for the Your Level Sucks hat. The hat from we did for the show for the anniversary. I hope that, I don't know if that's arrived. I hope it did. Sifandromon's like, turn on some faucets along the way. You're in luck, because we have to go in the kitchen, and there's a faucet in the kitchen, because, you know, there's a sink there. I'm going to let this music play. I'm not going to skip this, because I want you to appreciate this, okay? Incredible. All right, you ready? This is actually, I think it's a severed thumb or something. I thought it's a penis. That wasn't a penis up there. I thought that was a wiener. My whole life I thought that was a wiener. Okay? Alright, we need to play as Razor. And we're gonna get Bernard here, okay? Alright, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's commit some animal atrocities, okay? Alright. So we're gonna have to get one of these people. Edna is hanging out. Nurse Edna. She's in the kitchen. So we have to get her out of the kitchen because we have to go and we have to go in the kitchen. All right, she's gonna be in here. There's the microwave, by the way. Alright, yeah. See, this would scare me as a kid. That freaked me out, because eventually I did realize that she's always in the kitchen when you start the game. She's always there. So it's like, I get it now. That's the chainsaw on the logo? How big are those letters? Let's open up the microwave. We gotta be here anyways. Alright. We need that Pepsi. That's why we needed that lady out of the kitchen. Because we had to get Beppis, okay? That's not what I told you to do. Going up. wax fruit. We need these 2 items to get past an NPC. If you go up the staircase, the second staircase, there's a tentacle monster up there. You know, from Day of the Tentacle. It's a LucasArts thing. You gotta feed him the fruit and the Pepsi are his 2 favorite. You can feed him a whole bunch of shit and he'll eventually get out of the way. But if you give him the fruit, he will tell you he likes that. And then he starts saying he's thirsty. So you give him the... Oh no! Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. This is fine. Go down. Please go down the stairs. Okay, that's RNG that he can do that. God damn it. No, no! He didn't see me. Fucking hell, dude. That's... So, Ed can randomly decide that he wants cheese. And he will go to the... He normally doesn't do that for a while. It's fine. We'll just... He also has a really short memory. So he doesn't know that I am in the I just went in that room. He just didn't see me do it. I don't think he shouldn't be in here, right? Oh shit. God damn it. So the reason why he talks to you he talks to you a long time because you're supposed to be able to give him the hamster, but I was thinking he would have been, I guess him seeing me reset his AI and he put him back in his room and not in the kitchen. So I thought I had a chance to get up in there. That's okay. This is completely fixable. Where's the brick? Yeah, ignore the nuclear reactor. There's one here. Okay, weirdly, I've noticed that I something fucked up because I still have the Pepsi. Yeah, okay. I guess I guess all those events. You notice that there's some parts that characters they don't move very fast. The game did slow down a couple of times. I think it kind of chugged at one point. It's fine. Fix all this. Dave, I need you to do something, man. You and your cool music out there. I need you to ring that doorbell, okay? Just do that for me, please. Oh, the doorbell! I wonder if that's my package. Yeah, maybe it is. Now, the one thing that worries me is I don't know if he will give me, I don't know if he'll give me the speech if I see him again. Here's the card key into the hamster. Okay, good. She's gonna show up. Hey, can't you read the sign? Get out of here. Get out! I'm gonna waste a little bit of time. Just a little bit. He's not back in his room. When the door shuts, I know he'll be back in his room. See, now he's in his room. Oh, right, yeah. That's the evil, crazy Dr. Ed taunting your girlfriend downstairs, saying he's gonna suck her brains out or whatever it is he's gonna do. Whatever. The reason why there's a giant metal security door right there in the house is copy protection from the PC game. There's a keypad on that door that triggers if you open it in the PC. And if you put the thing in wrong, it blows up the mansion. Alright. Go. Now pick up. Now get the. Totally awesome. Now I have a bad feeling about this, so I'm gonna. He's already. Where's Dave? Oh, he's down here. Now Dave should have it. I'm just slightly paranoid that because Ed has already seen me, he's seen Razor already. I don't think like he'll give her the same spiel if I just barge into his bedroom again. Oh motherfucker! You gotta be kidding me! Who's ringing the? That can happen at random, too. Eventually, somebody does ring the doorbell. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I can just... Here. Here you go. No thanks. Oh, that's time. Wait, what is that? It has bits of fur like my hamsters. Oh, no! What did you do? But he kills you. He kills you. Hey, maybe he puts you in the microwave. I don't actually know. You know? It is. You notice that Dave's music also turned off. It's just crickets now. He's dead. You can kill the player characters in different ways. Technically, I could go play as Razor or Bernard. They're still in the game. But when you lose one of the player characters, no, it is the package. If I go, Razor's outside, right? He didn't even get his fucking box. It's right there. It's right there. He didn't even get it. He just forgot about it, dude. This guy was so fucking mad. I microwaved this fucking rat. That he barged out, he murdered me, dragged me out next to the house, and buried me and everything, walked right past the package twice on the way out and the way back in, didn't even fucking pick it up. He was so mad. Whatever he was waiting, didn't even fucking care that UPS showed up at 10 o'clock at night, apparently. If you read the tombstone, I think she just says, good riddance, I think. You read the... And good riddance. Yeah, they all say that. It doesn't actually say who it was. But if you manage to kill the player characters, you can soft lock the game. Because there are certain things that only certain characters can do. Every character offers you one possible ending. And Dave doesn't really have an ending himself. He can just assist with all the other ones. He didn't close any doors behind him, too. He's just fucking mad. Here. Where is it? Down here? Extra Life 2025, baby. That's the keypad. That's the copy protection keypad that doesn't have a it doesn't have a code on the NES. But they left the keypad in because something else calls that routine. The safe uses that routine as well. But if you do the keypad, it fucks up the whole house. So I figured I'd do that. You can kill the other players, and if you kill all three of them, then it's instant game over. You can kill a player by drowning him in the pool and microwaving water from the pool because it's irradiated. That can also kill players. Oh, I didn't turn on the... Hang on. Oh, wait. Oh, we're dead. Okay. I was gonna go turn on the faucet. I forgot. This run went to shit right away, so I forgot about the faucet. Hey, we won! We won! The house and everyone in a 5-mile radius have been destroyed in a massive nuclear meltdown. Chernobyl 2, baby! The sequel, bigger and better. Now see, you're gonna tell me, you're gonna say the game is over. However, optimistically here, we did stop the evil mad scientist. We stopped a lot of other people too that maybe were just collateral, but gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. We won. That's a win. That's a win scenario right there. Blow this place. I really do this shit. Great music, by the way. Every track in this game is good. I was gonna let that play out. Buster Keaton Rules picking up the. He scored himself some stickers. I'll send you some. By the way, everybody else who's donated, he did exactly $7 because that's the incentive thing on Extra Life. So I figure that's the thing. So I know it's for the stickers. Anybody who does more or less than 7, I know you didn't pick that specifically, so it probably didn't ask you for your address. If you like I said earlier, if you want to donate, like Sven of the Dead did 80. If you want, you could do like 7 and then 73, and then get the stickers for one of them because it'll ask you for your address up front, and then the other 73 is what you were going to donate all along. But if you want to break it up like that, but he scored himself some Gatorbox stickers. I'll send these out to you. Everybody who donates at least $7, even if you didn't pick the thing specifically, I'll email everybody afterwards. And ask like where you'd like them sent to. Anywhere in the world. I don't even care. Anywhere in the world, okay? Put them in an envelope, send them your way. He scored himself some stickers. Buster Keaton Rules says, fun fact, according to the sequel, Day of the Tentacle, the hamster canonically got microwaved and Weird Ed had a violent psychotic episode because of it. So that shit happens. That just happens. The fact that the hamster eventually, it's just assumed that no matter what course you take in the first game, the hamster does eventually get zapped. Not fans of Hamtaro in this household, okay? We don't watch that shit. Right? Nuh-uh. Was it Zuzu Pets? No, microwave it.